Hi there folks, my name's NovaWrap and welcome once again to the NovaWrap, your one-stop location for all your simulation news of the week that was. Excuse me. God, what a great start of the week. Well folks, this week hasn't been a great week. It really hasn't. There hasn't been a lot happening. What there has been though has been pretty cool. So we'll jump straight into it. Um, with this aircraft simulation news, the great guys over at Wilco Publishing, one of the longer running publishing houses, has released their latest offering to the simulation world. It's the Technam P2006T. Which has been offered to all of us, operating both FSX and P3D, both versions 1 and versions 2. And it's a fully combined installer. So it's going to be it's available now, available direct from Wilco or through your favorite flight simulation supply store. This aircraft's looking pretty damn awesome. It really is. It's got a lot of the little doodads and all the really interesting, like, inside sort of looks. So you can actually see like all the engine parts and all the engine covers and stuff like that. Your the fully detailed engine bay. It's only the port side, but yeah, it's still fully detailed. Like, that's pretty damn awesome and incredible to do. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. It looks amazing. Those guys have definitely put a lot of work into it. They really have. Interesting little aircraft, this one. It's powered by twin Rotax 912s. It's really, really cool. And yeah, very much capable of your short takeoff and landing and all that kind of fun stuff as well. So it's a four-seat aircraft. Pretty cool, looking pretty awesome. I think that this is definitely going to be high on my list of things to acquire very shortly. I'm quite a big fan of light aircraft and sort of simulation stuff. So in both in the real world and in simulation. So yeah, I'm really fascinated by this one. I'd love to take it for a spin. So yes, but yes, as I said, it is available now from your favorite ever flight simulator store or direct from Wilco Publishing at wilcopub.com. All right, moving on. As I said, not a huge amount of news this week. In something a little different, the guys from Gugilia? I don't know. I think that's how you pronounce it. They've been tinkering around with a little game called Altitude0 for about a year now, but it has now gone live on the Steam sales. It was on Steam sales as for early access, so it's getting closer and closer to release. But it is now available on a wider distribution platform. The good old benefits of Steam. Currently available as a 10% off. This thing looks whacked. It really does. It's completely whacked. I'll be honest. I did a bit of research. I have no idea if it's related to the original Altitude, which is sort of like a 2D sort of aircraft platformer type thing. No idea if it's related or not, but it kind of fits in the same kind of thing. It's whacked. It's a lot of fun. It's not really simulation. It's more of a racing game, but you know what? You're strapping jet engines to a Cessna 172 and then flying through canyons and like knocking down barrels and stuff. I'm sorry, it just looks so cool. It looks awesome, it really does. So, yeah, if you're looking for something a little whacked, a little different, definitely head on over to the guys, to the altitude0game.com, or pick it up on Steam, as they're currently available, 10% off, so 17 dollars US at the moment, until it goes up to a standard price of 19 US. So there you go. Beyond that, the Sims juggernaut does continue. So a couple of minor tweaks, patches this week, but overall response seems to be pretty good. In a random interesting piece of tech news, though, there was an interview with one of the guys, one of the lead developers from The Sims. Who basically said, if you ever want to see a Sims 5, you need to buy Sims 4. So I mean, we know that it's sequels are based on the success or not success of the current version of the title. sometimes that's true, sometimes it's not. But the Sims 4 producer Grant Rodiak blatantly came out and said in a developer interview with the guys over at PC Gamer that if you ever want to see a Sims 5, you need to buy Sims 4. So, very interesting that they actually were that honest. It's very rare actually for especially with EA execs and stuff like that, to actually allow their staff to be that blunt when it comes to their dealings with the press. So I thought that was very interesting, and yeah, very, very interesting. But yes, so if you are a fan of that type of game, definitely look at it if you want to see it advanced now. As I said, my wife's been playing it; she absolutely loves it. Talking to her about it, she said it's come a long way. I mean, she's had The Sims since day one. Bought them all, have played through them. And she said, literally, Sims 4 is fundamentally so different from Sims 5. From Sims 3. Yeah, a lot of new things, a lot of different things. So definitely, if you're into that kind of gaming, this is going to be the one that you want to pick up, and because yeah, it has changed a lot. Still not my cup of tea, but there you go. All right. Well, folks, as I said, that pretty much wraps up most of the news for this week. Probably the only other things to note as well, a couple of freeware releases as well here. So Orbix have released their latest libraries. So they pushed their libraries out just after the last week's episode of the NovaWrap, actually. So make sure if you use any and all Orbix products that you grab one of those, grab the libraries and pump them in. And the freeware they have released, Sylvain Delapere has released his global FTX Global Airports Pack 5 for Europe. So that includes an airport for Belgium, one for Denmark, 2 for Germany, and 3 in Sweden. So a lot of more great stuff coming from very talented developers over at Orbix, and being released as freeware for all us millions' enjoyment. So there you go, excellent. Alright folks, well as I said, that pretty much wraps up the NovaWrap for this week. As I said, not a huge amount of news, a lot of things going on, but there you go. So, alright folks, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget you can keep in touch with myself and see what I'm up to and all the things going on with me by subscribing and liking to the YouTube channel here, and you can also follow me on Twitter and on Facebook. Just search NovaWing24. Alright folks, thanks very much for watching. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.